No, you're just a faggot obsessed coward, Bernard. Carney and Doug. We found them. Bernardo the faggot, Chance, Commander the Freeman, the thief, with Harry and Joe and Perlita, and their made up killed Kim story so he could get away with rape and murder with Eloise. We found them. The Google dumb fuck. And the GPS 1961 Phineas Basement. We had to frame somebody. And you had to know family members. So there we go, Freeman. They're all there. The Carney obsessed boy and Perlita. Faggot Chance. Get it all downloaded and monitored. Navy, Coast Guard, FBI, CIA. That's how desperate the Carney man is, and Karen and Stan and all of them. Bernardo La Faggola Chance, still obsessed because he was rejected. So fat Carney, doing it to steal money and inheritance with Perlita. It's good to know what the Blue Boy Boxers and the Freemen do after they stole and raped and killed and ruined everybody's life. Bernardo La Faggola Chance that ruined the 80s. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And Doug. There you guys go. That's how fucking fag obsessed that thing is. From Lancaster down. PTSD. He's in competition with Mitch too, right? There we go. There you go, Mr. Beswick, everybody. Bernardo La Faggola Chance. Still crybaby about rejection because little boys didn't want us to leave with him, so he stole all their stuff with Karen. There's the team of family to rape. There's Joe and the Bridges. Wow, what history in the making. There you go, Red Randy. Told you, Freeman's and them are pretty nasty, all American. They have lied that much. Sorry, Rebel Rapist Night, you work with them and the Negroes, and you guys have to have the paid hire. The Carney story does not work. Cover-up does not work with that. Bernardo La Faggola dumb. See Elton in the house, Ellery in the house, beat people up and shit. Menards, all that shit. This is what they do with their money and time. They think that's what controls the world and the internet. The reasons why you got fried, Bernard, is because they knew the group of you were murderers already. Dummy, when you guys were trying the Saint thing, or I guess, or whatever, or the comic book thing. You're not supposed to do it with that. That's why I turned you guys into the crap. So now we know where the easy zombie stuff comes from. Blue! You guys are so obsessed over that shit. That's not how it works, Bernard. In order to attain what you guys are looking for, you have to evolve. And somewhere of us were already born that way. And then you evolve up a step. That's how Brian and I got there. We evolved. It takes going to school and doing stuff. You can't just place yourselves in the classroom and go, I was the friend of Kimmy or Adam. That's not how it works. I don't even know how you got a hold of those videos if that's the way it worked. But damn, you guys are fucking that desperate for that long and still living through that murder. You can't experimentator on it, Bernard. He killed me in cold blood. Not gangster blood or anything. They just killed us. And that's a process that's pretty lengthy. So if you want it, you'll probably have to go see Joe. If the group of you want it, you have to go see Joe and his team. But they might not like you and put a bullet in your skull, Bernardo La Faggola Chance, for the Carney Nightmare Tank-a-Dump. Understand? I know you guys are scared and you want to run to the church groups and all that. But they probably don't like you, Bernard, because that's naturally occurring, and it's not meant for running a business for the Fat Man, Jake and the Fat Man, or Jack in the Box and the Fat Man. It's not meant for football. It's not meant for sports, dudes. It's not really, like I said, Bernard, it wasn't meant for your fuck sessions. It's not meant for sex or Carney ghetto life. But they're doing it for you. He's down there, private team. They're making you your Google for the quality of type of treatment that you give other people, Bernard and Perlita and Dave. Hacked with the Negroes. See the problem they had overseas? Africa? So Cowboy Hillbilly Man wanted to go over there and mess with the Queen stuff and all that. Didn't help either. We weren't robots, Bernard. I was her friend that you guys killed while delivering the message. And then you killed the other boy trying to deliver the message. Everything goes by Elton and all them just seems to fall in a piece of shit. And then Doug, and then Bernardo La Faggola Chance. But now we know what the real story's still all about. Bernardo La Faggola Chance, the Commander Freeman, is still throwing a temper tantrum because boy did not want to sleep with him and be fag. That's all Bernard LaFagga. It didn't really even about Kim or Bailey or anything. He's still throwing a temper tantrum about boy and Karen not wanting to sleep with them and take all their stuff. That's all that family's ever done. So there's it is. That is the equivalent of the computer internet system. They ran 7-year torture machine for no reason because the dumb shit atheist there. Bernard LaFagga, the chance at Harry. So Harry, I still don't appreciate it. The Jamaica Street crew nightmare. See what your ultimate racism did, Google Duncan. The Jehovah's Witness theory for the Jew to screw Jews don't work. Now they're going to try it with the Latinos, but Mr. Man down there is a lot more smarter than the group, even smarter than Joe. Because they get it every time without fail. So, Bernard LaFagga chance, they didn't want Carney Circus because they knew you were so stupid to put in those cans to ruin the 80s and the music, and then to attempt to put Dave and Perlita as gods makes you even more stupid. So, Baldy Negro can bounce back and forth and lie, but the cops already caught him too. Because you gotta be stupid to lay underneath there. See, Aaron, Victor, Bernard, they kind of already know that you guys were dumb shit to move out here and stole everybody's shit and fucked it up. Because Hilton Bowman's Kennedy's, and plus I had another friend that I was actually friends with before, fellow American. But they won't tell you that because they do the same story about how you have to climb this ladder tier to get laid. And I actually loved her more then too, without having to get laid. So, Bernard LaFagga chance is still crybabying with Doug in the Biddy Bat 4 because boys didn't want to be fag with them, and then they pretend with their LGBT-ness to protect women. So Perlita, if you work with them, you're probably going to be a dyke for a while. They don't do it right, but you want it to be that way. And that's why I say to you a long time ago, you didn't want to work with those guys because look what happens. Because they set up a prison fag story, and that's not what it's supposed to be. Because they didn't like the Judah guys. Because they knew more than them. And that's the way Bernard LaFagga chance and them always worked. And see what they created? A heaping pile of shit.